Hi and welcome back to MRTV. My name is Sebastian and this is the big FOV comparison. You want to know how big the FOV of the Pico 4 really is, and especially in comparison with the Quest 2, the Valve Index and the Reverb G2, and you're getting it in this video. First of all, I'm here in the Pico 4 and I'm using the ROV test environment to test the FOV. And well, this test environment is the same for all the headsets, so this is very fair. I have to tell you that, well, this is true for my eyes. All the values that I'm getting here are true for my eyes, and here we have 102 degrees horizontally for the Pico 4, and that is indeed a good value. Now I'm going to do it vertically, and let me tell you my IPD is 64 millimeters, and that is exactly the average value for most humans. So this is kind of representative for lots of people who are watching this video. So therefore I think this should be interesting for you. And vertically for the Pico 4 we get to 102 degrees. So horizontally and vertically 102 degrees. All right, now the big competitor, the main headset of the last 2 years, the Quest 2, the Meta Quest 2. And also here, I'm going to do the same comparison. Really important to know, for all the headsets, I'm using the original face gasket. But I know you can get more FOV, and I'm simulating this by pressing the headsets closer to my eyes to get the maximum FOV possible. Here, I'm doing it here right now. And with this, I'm simulating the better facial gaskets, and I do see the screen edge, so I'm getting the maximum out of them. So here for the Quest 2, I'm getting 94 degrees horizontally. So yes, this is not as big as the Pico 4. Now let's have a look at it vertically, the vertical FOV of the Quest 2, also pressing in just to get the maximum here. And here I'm getting to 98 degrees vertically, and that is not bad. Close to the Pico 4 here. So bigger vertical FOV than horizontal, at least for my eyes, for the Quest 2. Okay, now next in line, it's the Valve Index, the classic VR headset, and this one was always the king of FOVs. Well, at least for the non-Pimax headsets, because of course Pimax has even larger FOVs, but well, it does come with other disadvantages. Yeah, so let's check out the Valve Index. Haven't really connected it to my computer for a long time, but for this test I thought let's do it again. And here we have the following FOV, also again horizontal first. And here we get to 106, 108. No, it was 106 for me. 106 degrees horizontally. So still bigger than the Pico 4. So still the king of the FOVs, at least for those general headsets. Let's have a look at the vertical FOV for the Valve Index. And here we're getting to also like a really good value, 108 degrees. So horizontal 106 and vertical 108. Really, really great FOV. Okay, this is the HP Reverb G2 Revision 2 with the new facial gasket, and you know what? I was so glad to be back in the G2 because it reminded me just how sharp the G2 is. And yeah, I can tell you it is sharper than the Pico 4. Yep, let's check out the FOV though. How does the FOV hold up of the Reverb G2 Revision 2? And here I'm getting to 98 degrees horizontally. And yeah, that is not bad. More than the Quest 2, but cannot reach the Pico 4 or the Index, of course. Let's check. Yep, here 98 degrees. Just showing it to you again. Let us check now the vertical FOV of the Reverb G2. And yeah, well, that was not as big normally. And it will also not be this time, even though like a couple of years have gone by now. Here we get to 90 degrees. 90 degrees vertically. And therefore, yeah, we have a combination of 98 degrees horizontally and 90 degrees vertically. All right, so much about measuring the FOVs. Now let's compare them side by side. And well, here we go. Pico 4, 102 degrees and 102 degrees. And well, in the direct comparison with the Quest 2, as you can tell, yes, the Pico 4 does have a bigger FOV as compared to the Quest 2, its direct competitor. And it is visible. It is absolutely noticeable when you're in VR. You can see more horizontally and also vertically. On top of that, you have those clear pancake lenses, so you don't have these God rays. So yes, you see more, and for me and for most of you, it will be a more immersive experience. Now, the interesting part is, for me, 64 millimeters, I am the total average, but probably you will even have a better experience than this, because for the Pico 4, you have 2 displays and real IPD adjustment, not only those 3 positions. Probably you can even see more FOV as compared to the Quest 2, so this is pretty interesting. Then the Index, it's still the king of the FOVs. If you don't look into Pimax, of course. Pimax headsets have a much bigger FOV. But, well, they come with other, disadvantages. Anyways, here I think the Index was most interesting for you, so that's why I measured it again. And 106 degrees horizontally, 108 degrees vertically. So both horizontally and vertically still the king of FOVs. And, well, the Pico has less FOV, but it's not as big of a difference as the Quest 2, for example. So people who are used to the Index FOV, going to the Pico 4 is not going to be like this huge, terrible difference, but it will be a difference, and you will see it is smaller. Then we have the G2. And boy, was I happy to put this on again. It's just like so clear, and I nearly forgot how good the G2 looks, right? So it's a very clear, beautiful picture. And here with the Revision 2 that I was using here, we have 98 degrees horizontally and 90 degrees vertically. So if you upgrade, or if you change to the Pico 4, it's not an upgrade like in terms of the clarity, right? But it is an upgrade in terms of the FOV. If you upgrade from the G2 to the Pico 4, it is wireless, of course, and you have better lenses, right? So the edge-to-edge clarity is much better on the Pico 4, but yeah, as you can tell, not but, it's like yes, and you get a bigger FOV, but for the G2, the clarity, because it has this DisplayPort connection to the PC, is still better than the Pico 4. But, well, this is about FOV, and here you could see it. Yeah, now let's see that, and let's do this kind of ordered by horizontal FOV. So Index still winning 106 degrees horizontally. Pico 4 on number 2 with 102 degrees horizontally. G2 on number 3 with 98 degrees horizontally, and on the last place, the Quest 2 with 94 degrees. But a better vertical FOV than the G2. So, dear Quest users, you don't have to be sad that you're on the bottom of this horizontal comparison. Vertically, you're still more than the G2. Yeah, I hope this was interesting to you, and I hope this could give you a better idea how it will feel like for you when you change from the Index to the Pico 4, or when you change from the Quest 2 to the Pico 4, or when you change from the G2 to the Pico 4. So, interesting, in my opinion. If you enjoyed this comparison, then give this video a thumbs up, of course. If you have not yet subscribed to MRTV, absolutely do that now and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. And well, if you have any more questions about any of these devices, you can totally ask me in the comment section. You should do this anyways for the algorithm. And you can always go to the MRTV Discord server. There's a great community of people who will help you. I'm there too. So the link is down in the description of this video. And that's everything that I got for this video. Do let me know what other videos you want to see about the Pico 4. I know you want to see so many, right? You want to see the cable connection, you want to see Microsoft Flight Simulator, you want to see the through the lens comparison with the G2, and I will do all that. Yeah, no worries. Stay tuned. I will bring you all these videos, but I have to do this bit by bit, right? And I will do it. Okay, that is everything that I got for now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.